Hi guys, welcome back. Uh, so now I'm going to go over the data recovery advisor. It's the final advisor for this tutorial, and this is actually an advisor that you're able to access through Recovery Manager or RMAN, and it's used to diagnose and report on repair options for data failures and corruptions. Again, you log in as and you're able to get a report of the failures that have been recorded in your database. And it's gonna also just give you some fixes. It's gonna advise on the fixes that can be applied. Um, and again, so you can use either the Alman or you can use OEM. So first thing I'll do is I will actually go to my SQL Plus client, and what I'll do is I need to create the Alman user. I need to basically just assign the different privileges to this user. So I will take you through doing this. So first thing you do is I'm gonna create a username, create Alman, and I'm gonna just assign a password Alman. So create Alman identified by Alman. I'll create user Alman identified by Alman. So I'm gonna create a user, assign the privileges, assign the table space, and then log into my Alman account. No, just access the Alman interface, and then just execute the commands that I have listed here. So just bear with me. So the next thing I'll do is I'm going to assign some privileges to Alman. So first thing I'll do is grant revoke. Grant connect resource, and then recovery catalog owner to Alman. And then I'm also going to create a table space for Alman, create table space Alman underscore TBS data file. It's going to be C app. Let me just again just make sure with my directory. Yes, I want to continue. C app or data. Alman that DDF size, let's say 300 meg. So I've just created my table space, and of course, as you can see, I should have Alman. Just give me 1 second. Oh crap! What did I just do? Let me do this. Drop table space Alman underscore TBS cascade. So I forgot this last folder. So I just dropped my table space. Just go back. And again, there is I thought he was I thought it was the Cascade, but apparently it was not. And I needed to get a just font to be able to just drop both the tablespace as the tablespace as well as the physical data file. So what I'll do is again, so I already copied the path. So it's gonna be C app or data dbf size 300, and just recreate my tablespace, and it should be there. You go, dbf. Okay, so what I'll do next is I'm gonna assign quota to on this tablespace to user, alter user, alter. No, no, no. There you go. Assign the quota to So now I have myself user. I have has its own table space. What I need to do next is I need to connect to basically just access my interface. So what I'll do is okay, what's going on? Okay, never mind. Okay, just went amen. But you know what? Um, let me exit from here. I think it'd be easier if I do it this way, rather than having two windows. Okay, so I already have my set Oracle SID. Put this aside, it might not need it. And then what I'll do is I'm going to issue a connect target. Um, okay, and then I'm going to then connect to my catalog. Connect catalog. Apparently I'm not. I need to place my connect catalog. Amen. Amen. There you go. Register database. I think I'm getting something wrong here. So I've already connected to my catalog. Anyways, okay. So what I'll do is I have Amen right here. So just going back to my go back to my tables, my tutorial. Basically, I need to I'm going to run this command to Amen. I'm going to run the list failures. And basically to just go over the failures that have been recorded in my database. So first thing, that's what I'll do now. Just give me 1 minute. Reconnect it. I'll pause right here. I'll be right back. So guys, welcome back. So as I was saying, so basically doing some research again, confirmed that to be able to register the database, just again my computer is, trying to freeze up. Basically you have to have a catalog created. Come on. Okay, let me get my super plus. Alright, there you go. So what I actually did is I basically just I had to again I had to I enabled archive log mode on my database. That's number one. And then and basically what I did after that is I just if I can actually take you through this right here. So I just again so disconnect target and actually there you go. And then connect catalog. And for the catalog, basically I don't know why I have this one open, but anyway. So basically, what I'm trying to say is that for the catalog, you need to assign the passwords, the user password and the user and the password. And it's going to connect to your recovery catalog. And once you're inside the catalog, then you just create a catalog. And after you create a catalog, then you can register your database. And basically, that means that now you've synchronized your recovery catalog to your database. So what I'll do next is I'm going to go back to the commands that I had in my tutorial, the list failure. So the first thing I'll do is I'm going to run list failure and then semicolon at the end. So if I've had any errors in my database, it's going to be basically it's going to be shown right here. So basically, I currently do not have any failures that have been recorded. So found a match verification. So okay, that's fine. And if you wanted to, if I had any failures, so basically, I would actually just type in list failure, and then I would put I would just the failure ID. I would put the failure ID value right here, and then I would put detailed, and that's if you were gonna do a specific, query a specific, to get more details on a specific failure, of a particular failure. So basically, and then so if I had again if I had retrieve any failure, then what I would do after that is just so after you see the failure, then you can obviously you can make a request to Oracle to see if to Allman to see if Allman be able to fix it, right? Basically how you do that is you can actually do a repair failure preview, and basically that's going to do is it's going to give you a look at basically how Alman will go, how the data recovery advisor to the Alman, to using while you're using Alman will basically go about fixing this error. And basically you can again, so it's only a preview. You're only looking at what's going to take place. And if you feel comfortable with that fix, then what you can do after that is you can just go into just repair failure and make this fix permanent. So basically, as I just said, so it's gonna be repair failure preview. That's the first one. And again, so but you know what? One thing I'm missing here is advanced failure. So before you do repair failure, you need to do an advanced failure. No failures found and notification, right? And then after you do an advanced failure, so you list the failure, you do the advanced failure, and then you do the repair failure preview, and then you do the repair failure if you're comfortable with the fix. So advanced failure, as I just said, repair failure preview, and then if you're comfortable, then you just type in repair failure, and you commit that, and basically that's going to basically just apply the fix to your database. And also and again, so the reason why I took the time to enable archive log mode is I wanted to make sure that I do have a backup copy of my database. Since if you do not have one, then you're pretty much screwed. So again, I'm actually back on my database now. Let me pull away for a minute what else is going on. So basically, in terms of reclaiming, these are just related Oracle framework notes that I put on, just set aside to go over. You have additional online trading space statements, and this is related to the segment advisor portion of the tutorial. And basically, if you wanted to shrink a lob segment, then basically you would do an alter table name, modify lob, and you put a lob column there, and you put shrink space at the end. And if you want to shrink an IoT overflow segment, and you do an alter table, the table name, overflow, shrink space. And then this is actually DBMS underscore space. It's also part of the segment advisor again component of the tutorial. And basically, this is actually more than basically you can basically just estimate how much size the segment size before creating a database objects, and basically you can just once you estimate this the segment size, you can then basically just forecast the trend, the growth trend for that database object, and it's gonna be based on. So you're able to do this because again, so the Oracle is periodically taking snapshots of your database, right? So what it's doing is it's capturing different workloads. And basically, if you have from snapshot 1 over to snapshot 20, basically if, those other snapshots, what Oracle is able to do is it's going to look into those 20 snapshots and just say, okay, this is the expected performance, this is the expected workload inside of this database, right? And then this is it again. So you do have historical data to make that assumption, right? So basically, it's then able to say, okay, I'm going to basically just again. So if I use if you again using the DBMS space package, you're able to say, okay, if this is a trend, based on AWS snapshots, then basically this is what the eventual growth pattern is going to be for this database object, right? So basically, it's going to be able to say, okay, this is how much segment size you need for this particular database object, and this is what you should expect in such and such period of time. And then the next item is basically you're able. This is what I was referring to earlier about just generate different report types. So you are able to again. So previously I had a type underscore HTML. You're able to use type underscore TXT, or you can also use type underscore XML. These are the different formats that are supported. Using the type parameter. And then you have different levels. You have level all, you have basic, and you have typical. And then you have, and again, so this is for the SQL Repair Advisor. Again, if you can remember, SQL Repair Advisor is basically just, any fixes, patch that you can apply to a, to your database. To a, again, so to a task that has been created and executed. And basically, and again for section, you can do section all, section findings, information, plans, and summary. So again, these are just just additional content for the SQL Advisor. And then lastly, you also have for the SQL Advisor, you also have and then again, just in terms of creating a diagnostic task, you're actually just assigning again problem type SQL diag, and then as a procedure you can for your problem type you have multiple choice. You can do a problem type performance. This is for again, so if the SQL is performing poorly, you can do a problem type wrong results. And basically it's just giving you the wrong inaccurate results. You can do a compilation error. And then basically again, if you have a valid SQL query and you're just wondering why it's not the compilation is not does not complete, or it does not complete entirely. You can also check the problem type execution, and basically this basically just the you do have a compilation, and this is one actually that I use for my SQL statement that I was that I acquired. If you can remember, if I take you back to my SQL Repair Advisor file. So what I did before is, and again, I had problem type execution. So pretty much this is the parameter that I'm going over now, and then this is the particular procedure that I'm giving you additional information on. Basically, again, just going over the basically my if I had an execution error for this SQL statement again. So this is the one where basically you're capturing consuming a SQL ID, and you need to get a sense of how to basically just if you need to apply a patch to this to SQL ID for to a set of SQL statements. So what I'll do is just come back to the tutorial, and again, so and also you have a problem type out plan gen. And again, so this is for the if you want to get an alternative plans for your for your SQL statement. And also you also have again just sticking with the SQL Repair Advisor. As I've already said, you can drop recommended SQL patch using the drop SQL patch procedure. And then this is my final point of the day. Basically, do refer to the discussion section of the RDBMS DBA Tutor YouTube channel. This obviously is this channel for notes on the video log file advisor. That's basically what I was gonna get into with if you have an FSMT, and if you have a if you need to find if you need to get your target MTTR, which is the mean time to recovery for recovery for the recovery process after a database failure or a shutdown, then basically you have, and again, so I discovered that you have multiple there are multiple ways there are two options that there are two um the FSMT is driven by the performance, and also related to your database performance is driven by two factors. One is the video log size, the video log file size, and also the second factor is the MTTR. So again, just check out my this section, the discussion section to get more information on how to just to get a sense of what exactly this is video all about. Okay, thank you so much for watching. This has been tutorial on the Oracle Advisor framework, and I hope to see you guys next time. Thank you so much.